friends. How are ya? Hope you're doing well. I wanted to share with you today a dinner that I make often. It is called slow cooker chicken and gravy. It's a whole chicken, and I just love how this turns out. Sometimes I'll roast it, but I like to make 1 to 2 chickens a week and then use it. Well, usually 1 because my husband's not really a fan of chicken, and use it within a week, like for other dishes. So here's one of the recipes that I use, and I'll show you. I'll put everything down below. Let me show you my slow cooker here. Okay, so I sprayed it. I don't know if you need to, but I'm spraying it. And I have a bunch of carrots that I'm gonna try. I tried to do it as even as possible with onions and carrots. So I just sliced a large onion and some carrots, and I'm just gonna put it down here so there's something for the chicken to sit on. You could use anything you want. Even some people I've seen, and I've tried it once, but I didn't really like it. Tinfoil. People use tinfoil bunched up, which that's not for me. So I'm just gonna use something that I can eat, and it's fresh and delicious ingredients. I don't have enough room here, and it's not gonna be 100% even. But I'm gonna try. So this over, and I also have a few cloves of garlic that I always just throw in there, and they taste delicious when you're done roasting or slow cooking your whole chicken. Okay, so in here I have a whole bunch of my butter is supposed to be melted. It's kind of, softened. It's kind of melted. I have paprika. I have poultry seasoning, parsley, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and a little bit of oregano. And you can put whatever you want in. And I always use the poultry seasoning when I'm doing chicken because I just love how it tastes. So anyway, let me bring you over to my chicken. Okay, here's my chicken. This is a little over 4 pounds. And I'm gonna put gloves on for this one. Usually I don't, but I don't feel like getting my hands all gooey today. Oh, forgot my garlic. I'll throw it in after. So I have my seasoning, and I have softened butter. I don't know if I said that. And I'm just gonna take this little doodad off here. I don't really care for it. Sorry, buddy. Sorry about that. Okay. So here we go. Just put this on. And you want to dry your bird before you do this because it'll be a whole lot easier to put on your seasoning with a dry bird. I rinsed it in the sink, took out, it looked like it had, I'm not sure what that was, really. It didn't have a neck or liver or anything like that. How's everybody doing? Excuse me for a minute. This is not for dinner tonight. It's for dinner tomorrow. And I could cook it on low, but it's all after 3, so I think I'm gonna cook it on high for about 4 or 5 hours, which I don't usually do. But today I'm gonna have to. So I didn't have time earlier. So yeah, it's a little messy, and that's why I'm wearing gloves this time. Get the tips of the bird. Don't forget the wings of the bird. Everybody doing well? Boy, did we have a storm last night. I tell you, some people are out of power, and I just feel for them. I mean, I'm so glad that we didn't get, we had tornado warnings and all that, and I'm so blessed and so happy that we're okay, because I really wouldn't know what to do. I don't know if anybody would know what to do. But that's one thing I'm not a fan of in the South. When I left New York, we never had that. We never had tornadoes, but somehow there just started being tornadoes in New York now, in the city, which is not where I'm from, but sometimes I sound like it. Okay, so just get the rest, and I'm gonna tuck my little wings under. I'm just gonna, if it's a little slippery, but it's okay. Tuck them under. You don't really need to because you're not roasting it and making it look pretty. He wants to bounce back, this guy here. I know, buddy, I'm sorry. Let me try the next one. He's got a deformed, he's deformed, I think, and I'm not being rude. I think he is. It's too slippery. I should have done it before. There we go. There we go. You're going down, and then this guy. I'm sorry, buddy. I wish I didn't like chicken or beef, but I love them both. So this guy doesn't want to stay, which is perfectly fine. I don't know what happened to him. Okay, so right now, I'm just going to transfer this, and I usually pick it up by the legs. I'm going to transfer this to my slow cooker, and I'll show you a little nifty trick with your gloves. And I'm putting it right on top of the vegetables. And those wings, that wing is still giving me trouble. So if I could do it, I'm going to try. So here, your gloves are dirty, and you don't want to get your hands dirty, right? So it's going to be hard because it's slippery. But this is what you do. You grab your glove, you pull it off, and you have one little, and hands are clean. No dirt. Although you always want to wash your hands, especially with chicken or taking care of a person. So I'm going to do that, and I'll show you the rest. Okay, so it's in here, and I'm just going to put these cloves of garlic. I love to use butter, and you could use butter, olive oil, avocado oil, but I think butter has a tremendously amazing taste. So that is my go-to. And these, when they're done, the garlic tastes phenomenal. So you do not have to put any broth, but let me turn it on. I'm going to turn it on high, because like I said, I want to do it quick. And we're going to have part of this tomorrow. Tonight I'm having leftovers, yay! And then tomorrow night, most of this will be done by then, right? I mean, it'll be done tonight, but I won't have to do much for tomorrow's dinner. I'm just going to put a teeny bit, maybe a half cup in the bottom, just to help it out. So those vegetables don't get all dried out and stuff, because it's on high. And that's that. I'm gonna probably start this, let's see, we'll do for 4 hours and see how it does. And I'm not gonna make the gravy tonight, but to make the gravy, you just take the juice, and you can either use cornstarch and water, and put the juice in a pan and add the cornstarch and water. You could do that. Or you could just take the juice, put it in a pan, take like a little cube of butter, squish it into flour, and use that, which is like my method. I like to do better, but you could do either one. But this is so tasty, and you could use it for, for a bunch of meals. And that's why I just love chicken. You could use it for so much. And then you're not done there, because this is it's like you get your money's worth. You're done with the meat, you take the meat off, then you have the bones, and you can make a delicious, healthy stock. And that's one of my favorite things to do. I usually have stock like all the time in my freezer. I put it in my freezer. But anyway, so it's money saving. It's a money saving meal, and that's what I'm gonna go with, because you can get so much out of one chicken. So anyway, that is my chicken today in the slow cooker. Thanks for spending time with me, and I will see you soon. Bye. One last thing. This little doodad I cut off the back of the chicken. I guess it's the tail. well, the tail feathers area. This, you don't throw this away, you put it in your stock. This is definitely, it's got a bone, it's going to be amazing flavor in the stock. So yeah, whenever I trim chicken or anything, I always put it in a bag in the freezer until I'm ready to make stock. So yes, and then when I get like herbs that are going bad, I put them in the freezer too for the stock. Yeah. So anyway, just wanted to give you that little tidbit. All right, take care. Bye-bye.